With the 44-22 record, should Doc Rivers be considered for the NBA Coach of the Year award? Abso-freaking-lutely. What's up, YouTube, and welcome back to the Sixers Breakroom. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, make sure you subscribe today. Go ahead and hit that like button. Let's talk about Doc Rivers and whether or not he should be considered for the NBA's Coach of the Year award. But before we get to that, don't forget to follow me. Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, all of that is at Sixers Breakroom. The Philadelphia 76ers are 44-22. They're a 3 seed in the East, and they're only 3.5 games back from having the best record in the entire NBA. I tweeted out yesterday that I felt Doc Rivers should be in the running, not the front runner, but just in the running for the Coach of the Year award, and I got a lot of blowback from that. Yeah, a lot of people were angry. A lot of people were mad at me about that tweet. Missed games, 17 missed games, 19 missed games. That's 49 missed games between the three of them. So you have the third best record in the Eastern Conference. You're only 3.5 games behind the best record in the entire NBA, and your three best players have missed damn near 50 games. How can you not give Doc Rivers credit? But let's take a look at that and go a little bit further. In the 13 games Joel Embiid has not played, the Sixers are 9-4. In the 17 games that James Harden hasn't played, the Sixers are 11-6. And in the 19 games that Tyrese Maxey hasn't played, the Sixers are 13-6. So they are above 500 in all of the games that their three best players are missing. In fact, not only are they above 500, that's a combined record of 33-16. So the Sixers, who are 44-22, third best record in the East, 3.5 games of having the best record in the NBA, are 33-16 when one of their big three is out. That's not to mention the little bit of time that Tobias Harris has missed and the little bit of time that PJ Tucker has missed. Now, I'm not saying that those two guys are all-stars or incredible players. I know how our fan base feels about those two guys. Hell, I even think that those two guys have been wildly inconsistent. PJ Tucker has been a little bit of a disappointment. But the fact of the matter is, those are still two starters who have also missed time. So you've had significant time missed from your three best players. You've had additional time missed from your other two starters, and you're still 44-22. I mean, at this point, I understand the hate for Doc Rivers. Listen, I'm on the record years ago saying that I felt like Doc Rivers was an overrated coach, which my brother pointed out on Twitter that I said that. I'm on the record on this channel. There have been videos that I've made where I said Doc Rivers is on the hot seat and I feel like he might be getting fired soon, right? It's not that I'm just defending Doc Rivers. I'm not this Doc apologist. I'm not even a fan of Doc Rivers. That's what I think is funny. Shout out to Eastwood, running back Philly. He's always coming at me on Twitter talking about how I'm a Doc apologist, I'm a Doc fanboy, all these things. I don't even like Doc Rivers. I'm just not a hater. I'm just not a hater. I try my best to take my emotions and how I feel about him out of it. I do not think that Doc Rivers is one of the 5 best coaches in the NBA. I don't. Right? It's not like I'm sitting here like Doc is the best coach in the league. He should win Coach of the Year. No, I'm just saying he's doing an incredible job this season. We had incredibly high expectations. And the fact of the matter is we were not meeting those expectations earlier in the year. Right? On December 4th, we had a record of 12-11. And if you go back and watch my videos, while I wasn't putting all the blame on Doc, I was putting a lot of the blame on Doc. Right? Because he didn't deserve all of the blame. The players deserve some of the blame too. But the fact of the matter is he was at the helm, he's the head coach, and this team was 12-11. And since then, since December 5th, we have the best record in the NBA despite the injuries that we've had. So again, if you're not a hater, if you're looking at this objectively, I don't know how anybody can see the 44-22 record, the injuries, and the missed time from Joel Embiid, 13 games missed, 9-4 record. James Harden, 17 games missed, 11-6 record. Tyrese Maxey, 19 games missed, 13-6 record. I don't know how you can look at all of that and the way that this team does not quit. Let's not ignore the product on the floor either. Like, they were just down 10 with 5 minutes left against the Trailblazers. They come back and win after a nasty game winner by James Harden, or Joel Embiid, excuse me. Right? You've seen this team have comeback victory after comeback victory after comeback victory. So clearly they don't quit on games. They're one of the highest rated offensive teams, and I believe they're in the top 10 in defensive rating as well. I think only them and the Celtics are both in the top 2 of offensive and defensive rating. Right? So it's not just the record. It's not just the performance when they're missing their best players, but it's also the way they're playing on the floor. Guys, listen, take your feelings out of it. Just look at this thing objectively. Everything says that Doc Rivers should be in the running for Coach of the Year. I would not give him the award as of now. I believe that the award should go to Mike Brown of the Sacramento Kings, who are absolutely balling, 2 seed in the West, and they kind of came out of nowhere. People who watch basketball kind of knew that they were on the up and up. Shout out to Romp. Romp said that they were on the up and up. He was kind of the first person that I saw on Twitter saying that. But I believe he should be the front runner. I believe it's his award at the moment. But what if the Sixers mess around and go on a winning streak and have the best record in the NBA in 2 weeks, which is possible? They're only 3.5 games back. Then what? Are you guys still going to be hating on Doc then? I literally had somebody on Twitter tell me they should have 60 wins right now. Not at the end of the season. Right now. Somebody on Twitter said they should be 60-6. Like, that shit's hate. And I'm not going to do that. Let me know in the comment section below. Do you think Doc Rivers should be in the running for Coach of the Year like I do? Or do you think that I'm just defending Doc Rivers? Sound off in the comment section below. If you liked the video, don't forget to like the video. Subscribe to the channel. Follow me on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter. All of those are going to be at Sixers Breakroom. And I'm going to see you guys on the next one. Peace.